Hey, good day. Welcome to another episode of the Rob Report. I'm your host, Robert Bob TV Brown. How you doing today? The Bobby Brown Show will be airing live on Wednesdays and Sunday nights at 11 p.m. It's going to be a live show. We're going to talk about a topic of the day, and we're going to go into question and answering session, and we may have some guests. So that's coming up soon, so stay tuned. I'll let you know the official launch date of that particular show. I got some things I got to iron out first that I don't know how to do, and I got to know how to do it first. So anyway, I want to talk about Representative Ilhan Omar, Minnesota Congresswoman. She's been catching a little fire, a little heat. I don't know what it is with people now. Honestly speaking, she's getting what we've been getting all our lives. What black men, primarily black men in America, have been accused of some of everything under the sun. I walk by your car, you lock your doors. I don't want nothing from you. I go look at a homeowner. I mean, one time I was in Virginia Beach and I was in Masters Lane. Masters Lane is a very wealthy, predominant neighborhood, and they have, me and my son, we just used to like to drive through that area and dream big. And some of the homes was empty. So I decided to get out, put my son on my strap. You know, he was, disabled, so I had to kind of strap him up, and we would just walk the neighborhood, and we see these beautiful homes, and we go up to the homes, and do you know these people were consistently calling the cops on us? What am I gonna do with a disabled child with a house that's empty? So we're constantly, as black men, even black women, are being accused of some of the dumbest stuff. Always speculations concerning us. Always being watched. I know they're up to something. Them black men, I know they're up to something, buddy. You know, don't trust them. So Ilhan Omar has been getting some heat because the media, Republican extremists, white supremacists don't like her. But stick your chest in. Black people been going through that for the longest. But with all the heat that she's going, which is uncalled for, now I'm going to be fair, being constantly accused of something that you know you have nothing to do with, it's frustrating, it's irritating, and after a while it pisses you off, and you're going to start snapping off on people. And she's keeping her cool, and I admire that. But man, that's why I had to be, let me tell you something, if it was an ADOS sister and you coming at her like that, she's coming after you. That's one of the things I like about Nina Turner. When you ain't coming to her accusing her and popping off chops about her about anything, because she's going to come right back at you, because that's a black American sister. Now, she recently went on CNN and they had a town hall forum with other fellow Muslim political figures, people in Congress, and this is what she experienced.
On female genital mutilation and cutting, the Detroit case that actually, where the federal government lost the case because the law was 20 years old, and et cetera, et cetera. I'd like to know, will you be able to make a statement against FGM, because that's an issue in Detroit. It would be really powerful if the two Muslim congresswomen, yourself and Rashida, would make a statement on this issue.
Your second question is an appalling question, because I always feel like there are bills that we vote on, bills we sponsor, many statements we put out, and then we're in a panel like this, and the question is posed, could you and Rashida do this? And it's like, how often should I make a schedule? Like, does this need to be on repeat every?
The other issue is on female genital mutilation and cutting, the Detroit case that actually, where the federal government lost. The other issue The other issue is on female genital mutilation and cutting, the Detroit case that actually, where the federal government lost the case because the law was 20 years old and et cetera, et cetera. I'd like to know, will you be able to make a statement against FGM, because that's an issue in Detroit. It would be really powerful if the two Muslim congresswomen, yourself and Rashida, would make a statement on this issue.
Your second question is an appalling question, because I always feel like there are bills that we vote on, bills we sponsor, many statements we put out, and then we're in a panel like this, and the question is posed, could you and Rashida do this? And it's like, how often should I make a schedule? Like, does this need to be on repeat every 5 minutes? Should I be like, so today I forgot to condemn Al-Qaeda. So here's the Al-Qaeda one. Today I forgot to condemn FGM. So here it goes. Today I forgot to condemn Hamas. So here it goes. Today I forgot, you know what I mean? It is a very frustrating question. It comes up. You can look at my record. I voted 4 bills doing exactly what you're asking me to do. I have put out statements upon statements. There's a bill in Congress. There's a resolution that I am the co-author of that I voted out of the Foreign Affairs Committee. And so I am, I think, quite disgusted, really, to be honest, that as Muslim legislators, we are constantly being asked to waste our time speaking to issues that other people are not asked to speak to, because the assumption exists is that we somehow support and are for, right? No, there is an assumption. So I want to make sure that the next time someone is in an audience and is looking at me and Rashida and Abdul and Sam, that they ask us the proper questions that they will probably ask any member of Congress or any legislator or any politician, and would not come with an accusation that we might support something that is so abhorrent, so offensive, so evil, so vile. What we look for, and what this whole conversation is about, is that not only do we not have internalized fears about what we might believe and how that gets implemented, but that we also don't have, right, assumptions about what our value basis might be because of where we might come from and who we pray to. And so I would like, not just for you, but for everyone, to know that if you want us to speak as politicians, American politicians, then you treat us as such.
Shut your chocolate!
Well, there you go. She is exactly right. One of the things that irritate me about the news media, for an example, Tulsi Gabbard. The news media is always trying to hit her over her head on questions that she answered a long time ago. If it's The View, if it's Stephen Colbert, if it's Bill Maher, the same old dumb question over and over and over again. She done answered 1,000,000 times. Why she got to keep asking you 1,000,001, 1,000,002, 1,000,003? Stop asking these dumb questions. Roll the tape. So you ain't gonna ask Nina Turner that question, because Nina Turner gonna say, where did I say that? I gave you my answers 2 years ago. It ain't changed. Go roll the tape and I give you an answer. I'm not gonna keep giving you these answers over and over again just to appease your audience, to appease you. I don't answer this question. And I gotta stand up for Ilhan in this situation, because I told you before, I'm gonna always stand up for what's right first over anything. I'm not going to sit here and lie and be conniving and scheming just to make an agenda look good. I'm not doing that. I'm going to be truthful always. And in this case, Ilhan Omar is being truthful. The nerves of you. If you go check my record, you will see whether I'm a Al-Qaeda sympathist. You will see, if you look at my record, whether I'm anti-Semitic when I've told you how I feel about the people of Israel. I may not like the government, but it has nothing to do with the people, because most governments don't reflect what the people believe. Same thing with America. Most people in America don't agree with what the government going through, especially with the Trump White House and Republican extremist right-wing led Senate, and even in a corporate-centric Democratic Party, where they don't care about nobody but themselves and their careers and their donors over the people. So the people are not in agreement, not even in the United States. So why should she have to agree with the leadership of Israel? No, she loved the people of Israel, but she's critical of the Israeli government. I love the people of America, but I'm a critic of the American government, because the American government is not reflected of the people. The people vote them in, and they do opposite what the people vote them in for. That's why I just posted a video called, "Are you a strategic voter or a slut voter?" How many times you going to let this government continue to dog you out before you decide, or these leaders that's been in there umpteen years, before you decide that, no, I'm not voting you in no more. Forget my vote. If you want my vote, you better come with some tangibles. Now, Rashida Tlaib, Ilhan Omar, yes, they are not your normal Democrats. They're wild wing. They remind me, remember back in the day when the Republicans had the Tea Party, they had the Young Bucks. I guess that's what they call them. Now, Young Bucks to me is a wrestling tag team group, but to think that's what they call the Young Guns. The Young Guns were, what's his name, out of Virginia? Well, I can't think of the. I'm glad. Eric Cantor. You had Paul Ryan and some other dude. They were considered the Young Guns in Congress. So now you got what they call the squad. Now, I am critical of the squad in some cases I'm not. Like I said, right always come first when it comes to this channel and me. What's right and what's wrong. And I'm going to always call out what's right and what's wrong, no matter what the color is, at least what I believe. But she's right. Go check my record. Go check out what I said last year, 6 months ago, a month ago, 5 years ago. Go check out what I said. I'm tired of telling y'all the same thing over and over. Stop asking me these dumb questions over and over again, because I didn't answer these dumb questions. I'm tired of answering them over and over again just to make you feel good. So I don't care what Trump say or anybody else said. I do not hate the people of Israel. Well, she was talking about the Benjamins. Fool, when she said it's all about the Benjamins, she mean dollars. That was an old song from Puff Daddy and Biggie and all them. All about the Benjamin baby. YouTube it, look it up on Vivo. That's what she was talking about. That all you think about is the money. It's the money that is running the Israeli government, just like it's the money that's running the American government. The American politicians are sold out. So why would you think the Israeli politicians not sold out? Stop asking these dumb questions. When you go to a town hall, stop asking questions that somebody already answered. Do your research before you carry your butt to that town hall and see what they said. Do it, because it's appalling. Now me, I'm trying my best not to cuss. But that's why people tell me, Rob, you should run for office. I can't do it, man, because I'll be like Trump, man. My mouth would get me in trouble, man. I'm like, why are you asking me that dumbass question again? Excuse me, Pastor. Excuse me, Lord. Stop asking these same dumb questions, these same offensive questions concerning Ilhan, concerning anybody who already answered these questions. Why is people asking Donald Trump, is he a racist? Dude, look at it. Just look at his record. Look at his history. Racist. All day, all night racist. Well, he got some black friends. They're the best racists. The best racists will pull in black people to try to cover up for his racism. Case in point, Joe Biden. And all racists don't just talk racist and call people the N-word. And no, the most cunning, the most sly, the smartest racists, they hide behind the veil of black people who they claim to be their friends. I'm going to deal with that on the next Rod Report. So stop asking these questions, these dumb questions. Stop asking them for Trump when he done answered them a million times, or you know better than to ask that question. Some questions don't deserve to be asked because it's evident. It's in the track record. Stop asking these dumb questions, people, concerning Ilhan Omar. Go check her record. She supported Israel. She's done things for the Israeli people. Now, look, she ain't done much for the black people in Minnesota. I'm going to come down hard on you, Ilhan. And you supposed to be black. But then again, some Ethiopians think they're not black. I'm not black, I'm African. Fool, if you go to another country, if you go to Sumter, Georgia, or you go to one of your towns and you walk around in the wrong neighborhood at the wrong time, they're going to assume you black. You may not believe you black, but they're going to look at you like you black. They're going to treat you like you black. And then you're going to say, dang, I told them I wasn't black. It don't matter what country you come from. Your skin dark, they consider you black. So, but Ilhan Omar has not done, and I guess we got to look at the future, but to this date, I haven't seen her do anything to date for his legislating for black people. But yet, even knowing that, truth come before anything when it come to me, and she's right in this situation. Stop asking me these dumb, idiotic questions and go check the record. Roll the tape. Do some research and stop being an idiot before you come at me with these same old dumb questions. I'm Rob Brown with the Rod Report. I'll let you later. Peace. Hey, this is Robert Brown with the Rod Report. I want to thank you for watching this particular segment of the Rod Report. Now, before you go, make sure you smash that like button, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you share this particular video. Hit the notification bell. That way you can be alerted whenever we get a new video done and uploaded. Whoop, there it is. But I do try to offer programs available to you that will save you money. So when you get a chance, go to the EJ for All, E, letter J, number 4, all.com, and get educated on one of the most powerful legal protection programs on the face of this planet. Everybody at least need to know about this phenomenal program. I've been a member for 10 years and it got me out of a lot of situations, saved me a ton of money. And then also, I have a new streaming service available. It's called IXQ TV for $39 a month. You get access to over 6,000 high quality HD channels, premium channels, you name it, movie channels, sports channel, the best sport packages around. If you're international from another country, you get access to the channels back home. You name it, kids, entertainment, you name it, it's available for you. So go to DominionIXQTV.com, DominionIXQTV.com, and hey, go ahead and put your information in there and get the free trial. Yep, we'll send you a free trial, let you try it out, and I'm telling you, you will love it. And we have a refer for, pay no more ever. As long as you got those 4 people using the service, you never have to pay a cable bill another day in your life. And all those people who support either of those 2 services, I'm going to make sure you have access to the Patreon channel for free. All right, well, I'm Robert Brown with the Rod Report. Holla at you later. Peace.